Hey guys, MGX for Fun here, today with a EDH deck tech for Borborygmos Enraged. So this is one of my favorite decks. As soon as he was spoiled in Gatecrash, I was really excited. I wanted to play him. I did for a while, and then I gave up because he wasn't as good as I thought he was going to be. And now I put him back together, and he's a lot better this time around. So he's a 7/6 for 8, 2 green, 2 red, and 4 colorless, and he has Trample. Whenever he deals combat damage to a player, I reveal the top 3 cards in my library and put all land cards revealed this way into my hand and the rest into my graveyard. And then I can discard a land card to have Borborygmos Enraged deal 3 damage to target creature or player. And that's going to be a huge part of this deck, and is a huge part of this deck. So I'll put him right there. So we have a bunch of 4s, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 4s. They're all the same too. They're all a full art from Battle for Zendikar. I think we have 40 lands total because you need a lot. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 mountains. It's a lot of land, but you really need it. Then we have Command Tower, Reflecting Pool, Cinderglade, Glacial Chasm is in here basically to save me so I can set up my little combo and win. It's not infinite combo. I can only kill a certain number of people depending on how many lands I have in my deck, but that's why I have 40. Kessig Wolf Run, Thespian Stage, Mystifying Maze, Blighted Woodland to ramp, Valakut the Molten Pinnacle. This is the reason why I have Thespian Stage in the deck, so I can copy this. This is another way to win. So that's all the lands. Like I said, there's 40 in total. Then for our removal type stuff, we have Hull Breach, which is destroy target artifact or destroy target enchantment or destroy an artifact and an enchantment for a red and a green. Vandal Blast, destroy all artifacts you don't control if you overload it. Blasphemous Act, 13 damage to each creature, and it costs 1 less for each creature on the battlefield. Beast Within, destroy a permanent, and its controller puts a 3/3 green beast into play. Crows and Grip, split second, destroy an artifact or enchantment. Bramble Crush, because green doesn't have enough permanent removal. Rain of Thorns, destroy an artifact, enchantment, or land, or you can destroy all of them. Desert Twister, destroy a permanent. And then we have our mana rocks. We only have 2. We have Soul Ring and Hedron Archive. We only run these 2 because we really only need these 2. And Hedron Archive lets me draw cards later when I don't need the mana anymore. Then we have the mana ramp cards. So we have Nature's Lore, Sylvan Scrying to go get Valakut, Farseek, Harrow, Kodama's Reach, Cultivate, Explosive Vegetation, Sky Shroud Claim, and Nissa's Renewal. So that's it for Mana Ramp and Mana Rocks and removal. Now we have the creatures. So we have Burnished Heart to get us lands, Solemn Simulacrum. I got this altar a long time ago. He valued it like $20 or something like that, and at the time Solemn was worth like 12 by himself, so I figured why the hell not. It looks pretty cool. It's even got like a protective finish on the picture so it doesn't just scuff off, which is nice. Kozilek, Butcher of Truth, Ulamog, the Ceaseless Hunger, and Ulamog, the Infinite Gyre for some Eldrazi spells, because those are ridiculous, and I can get that mana very, very easily, especially with all the lands that I have. Then we have Sakura Tribuilder to get land, Farhaven Elf to get land, Wood Elves to get land, Reclamation Sage to destroy your stuff, Eternal Witness to get my stuff back, Acidic Slime to destroy your stuff, Thragtusk to gain life, Idrix Stomp Howler to destroy your stuff, Bane of Progress to destroy everybody's stuff, including my own, but I don't run that many artifacts, so... Rampaging Baloths to make a bunch of dudes. Whenever land comes into play. Green Warden of Marasa. Oh, sorry. Green Warden of Marasa to return stuff from my graveyard to my hand to reuse again. Avenger of Zendikar is another way to win if people don't pay attention. Terastodon to destroy their stuff. Downside is it gives them tokens. Birthing Pod. The mana curve in this deck is relatively equal. It only goes up to 7 though, which is kind of a bummer. But it's not a big deal, I guess. It's a fun card. It might come out. Depends on what happens. From Beyond to get the 3 Eldrazi that I need. Not to mention it ramps me every turn by giving me a 1/1 colorless Eldrazi Scion. And, funny enough, it can't be destroyed by Ugin because it's no color, which is nice. Blossoming defense, sorry. Target creature gets +2/+2 and gains hexproof until end of turn, so it's just a way to give Borborygmos hexproof so they can't just wipe him off the board. I mean, it's not that bad when they kill him, but the problem is, I don't know. I mean, I can win without him, but it's not as easy to win without him. Sheltering Word, again, give him hexproof, and then I gain life. Harmonize to draw a card. And then we have kind of like Recursion. We have Regrowth to return a card from my graveyard to my hand. Splendid Reclamation is ridiculous. It returns all land cards from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. Now, in a normal deck, this wouldn't be as good. But where I'm discarding lands with Borborygmos, this is really good because I just dump like 20 lands in my graveyard and then I get to put them all into play. And then Seasons Past, return any number of cards with different converted mana costs from your graveyard to your hand, and then it goes to the bottom of your library. It's just a really good card. Dictate of the Twin Gods. I only have one damage doubler in this deck, and I chose this one because it has Flash. So, it just doubles the amount of damage that Borborygmos does. Illusionist Bracers doubles the damage. So I guess technically I have 2, but Illusionist Bracers isn't as good. Now the scumbag cards I have in this deck. Another way to win, if people decide to try to combo out, is Grafted Exoskeleton, which gives Borborygmos Infect. And I can throw... Oh, goodness. Sorry. I can throw 4 lands at people, and they'll be dead. Or 2 lands if the damage is doubled. Triumph of the Hordes, again, give him Infect and Trample. He already has Trample, so it doesn't really matter. But for the other creatures, Mina and Den Wildborn lets me play an additional land every turn, and I can pay a green and a red to return a land I control to my hand, and I can give target creature Trample until end of turn. So I can give somebody else's creature Trample to help them knock a player out, or I can just return lands to my hand and reuse them and throw them at people again. Satyr Wayfinder, again, grabs me lands. Yavimaya Elder grabs me lands. I don't know what that was. Hold on. What are you? Anyways, Journey to Discovery gets me lands, or I can play 2 additional lands and search for lands if I entwine it. Seek the Horizon gets me lands. Creeping Renaissance, I think is how you say it. It's choose a permanent type, return all cards of the chosen type from your graveyard to your hand, and it has flashback, so you would choose land, and you get them all back to your hand to throw them again. And then you have Praetor's Council, return all cards from your graveyard to your hand and exile it, and I have no maximum hand size. So now, these are the 3 most important cards in the deck. So the first one is Keen Sense. Keen Sense says, whenever enchanted creature deals damage to an opponent, you may draw a card. And Borborygmos says, discard a land and he deals damage to target creature or player. So you throw a land, draw a card. Throw a land, draw a card. Throw a land, draw a card. And then, Snake Umbra does the same thing, except it costs more. And it gives him +1/+1. So you throw land, draw a card, throw land, draw a card. And then Abundance says, if you would draw a card, you may instead choose land or non-land and reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a card of the chosen kind. Put that card into your hand and put all the other cards revealed this way on the bottom of your library in any order. So, throw land, choose land, draw until I hit a land, or reveal until I hit a land. Throw land, choose land, reveal until I hit a land. So I just do it over and over again. And it makes people cry. I killed 4 people with it the other day when I was playing. They were just leaving me alone because they was like, oh, he's just got Borborygmos, he's not going to do anything. And then they were all dead, and they were all very sad. So, yeah, that's my version of the deck. I'm sure there's people that build him differently. I like the way I build him. I think he's a lot of fun to play, and he just... Like I said, nobody expects to die to Borborygmos, and that makes it even better. Anyways, thanks so much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, it really helps. Comment below with any comments or changes you think I should make to the deck, or any suggestions that you can make, or just, what's your favorite commander? Why don't we do that? I want you to tell me, even if you don't play Commander, I just knocked my camera over, even if you don't play Commander, what, if you did, or if you do, what is your favorite commander and why? Comment that below and tell me. Anyways, I love every single one of you. Yes, you over there too. Thanks, guys. Now, wait a minute. I love each and every one of you. Yes, even you over there. Thanks, guys.